What's up guys, Dreamy Blue here, back in another how-to build video. Today we're going to do another Lego Slicer build. Today this is going to be a different set. This is the water theme set, and the name of the set is Sub or Scuba. And that is the water themed Slicer robot. So we're going to get to the showcase, and then we'll just get to the how-to build video. So let's get to it. So here is the set here with our main set that we're doing. This is the Slicer Scuba or Sub, depending on where you live. And he looks like a pretty simple build. Nothing much to him, just that he has this unique piece here, this rubbery piece. And he has a minifig accessory, which is a Lego harpoon. Nothing much. But he looks cool. I like how he's proportioned and love his color scheme. Love how they blended in the yellow with the blue, and that's how Lego Bionicle came out with the golly color scheme, which is pretty awesome. And then also he comes with the accessory like any other of the slicers, the 2 discs, and the casing here that he is in. Closes up like so. You can also display it like this, and also has these belt loops which you could attach on to your belt. So without further ado, let's get to the build. So these are all the pieces all laid out together. You could see each one of their unique shapes and sizes. These are all the pieces here. Nothing much, but I decided to disassemble so you can see all the pieces here, including this little fun piece, which is basically just a spaghetti noodle. It looks like one, but it's a real rubbery piece. I like it. And we here also have a unique worm gear piece, which is included in all the slicers. And we also have a weird looking piece, which is a propeller, basically. Nothing much to it. And here's the exclusively printed piece of the face. Really like the detail on it. And also, it's one of the most clear looking printed faces out there. So that's all here to show. And let's go get to the first part of the build. These are the first parts that we're doing. We're going to begin with the legs, of course, like we do in all of our builds. First, we get one of these socket pieces, these sand blue socket pieces. We attach them to the socket like so, until you hear that. This is for the hip. And we do the same for the other leg, as usual. Just like this, like so. And then we go on with the feet, which we take one of these exclusive colored pieces. These never appeared in any other set ever again. Just only this. And Bionicle 2005 coming up with a piece with Kitangu. And that's the second foot done. And now we just put the legs to the feet together like this. Nothing special, just ordinary legs. And there we have the legs. That's all done. Next, we're going to begin with the torso. This is one of the... It has a bit more complex to it rather than the rest of the slicer builds. So we're going to get started with the first half, which we're going to begin with. And we're going to need one of these regular Technic pin pieces, and we're going to place them into these holes right there. Like as so. Just to fit both halves of the torso. Then we also might need this weird thing, this weird worm gear. And we place it in this little gap that is meant for the worm gear to be placed in. And there we go, that's in there. And now we get the second half and we place it onto the first half of the torso, just like this, onto the pins, and there you go, there's a torso, like so. For the gear system, you might need one of these long axle pieces, and you might want to slide these through like so. This could be the wrong thing. Hold on. This is what you need, I believe so. What are the axles you need for the torso? So you need one of these gear pieces and this. And both of these have size pin pieces. You attach these to the long axles, screw it in like so. Attach it into the hole of the torso like this. Oops. We have the torso almost done. And we need the propeller piece. And this gear piece. Got which order that comes in, but it's all solid. First, you might want to connect the small gear piece in there first, not the propeller, because it's not how this set is built. And you connect it in there like so. Like again, I'm doing this in one hand, obviously, because I don't have a proper camera holder for this. And this is all I have here. You need the propeller piece again. And connect it here like so. Leaving space to the final piece that is acquired. This. And then you just put it in there like so. See, take a good look. And there we go. That's the torso finished. Not finished yet, I mean. And these extra pieces here might be saved for the pelvis, which you need to slide this long axle here. We're not done yet. Slide it through the axle hole that's here in the middle. Skewer it in like so. Make sure it's even so the legs will look even with the rest of the build. And the last part is that you need these two pieces, these two small half pin bushings. Slide in there like so. Boom, there's the torso done. Now we're going to move to the head. So let's get to the head next. Okay, now we're just going to start something more simpler, which is the head. And first, you're going to need this size gear here. And you need one of this molded sizer head. And you're going to slide the gear between the slicer's head. And you're going to need to line up the two holes into the slicer's head like this. Make sure the hole is there. Sort of like this. You need to get this axle piece just to keep it in place, and you're going to slide it into the head. Just like this. And then there it is. Clicked into place. And you're going to also need this piece for the face. And it just snaps in there like so. Really easy connection. So you're going to need this 1x2 piece, and you're going to place it under the chin of the head. Use this 1x2 hinge piece. Place it under the chin. There we go. Now you have that under the chin. And finally, you're going to need this hose piece, this little pasta piece, and you're going to slide it to this right here. After a few tries of trying to get this wiggly piece into the head, we finally got it into the little snorkel piece, and that is it for the head. So let's now get to the arms, which is the last part of the build. So let's get to that. Last but not least, we have the arms, which are one of the most simplest builds ever. Just like the legs, we're going to start off with this shoulder piece. You're going to use one of these limb pieces. This is only for one arm, so that is the arm there. And we grab these socket connectors. We use these for the hand to hold the weapon. Just like so. There we go. And now you have the left arm complete. And we got the little minifix scale harpoon. We place it into the hand, into this connection point right here. And after all that's done, we get the weapon hand done. And now we'll just get to the throwing arm, which is only 2 pieces. So grab the hand, the throwing arm, and that's basically it. So that's done for both of the arms. So now the last part we have to do is the assembly. So let's get to it. After all the body parts are complete, you're going to need to assemble the figure itself. So first we're going to assemble the legs. Connect the legs from this point and attach it to this axle point here, and we're going to slide it in like so. Grab the torso and then slide it in like so, and do it for the other leg too. And there's the legs attached. And now for the head connection. Next we have the head connection. We're going to have the slicer head, and we need this long axle piece to slide the long axle piece in, just for the head connection. And this is like one of the hardest parts because I'm doing this in one hand. I'm going to slide the slicer head between the torso like this. And you're going to line up this long axle piece and then slide it through. Alright, now we have the head attached to the body like this. You need to slide this long axle through the head. I'm going to do this second hole here. And now for the arms, simple as that. Just connect them by this point here, by like 2 points of just 2 points of connection there for the arms. You're going to need to sign them there like just like so. There we go, that's one arm. And for the other arm, do the same, second first. And for the final part, we'll just put this hose piece to the back like that, like so. And we're going to bend it in a weird way and then finally connect it like so. And here is our final product, our robot here, Sub or Scuba. It's a good look at him. Nice little build. And that's the build done. Now we're just gonna review the guy and then get to the play features it has. So let's get to those right now. So the first play feature we have here is the throwing feature, which we have the custom molded springy arm just to throw the little discs it comes with into their container. And this is also a sport which they have it in the instructions manual, where they show like these illustrations of the slicers throwing these discs at either each other or their own containers. So we're going to demonstrate that right now. So we're going to set the disc to the hand like so, slide it in, and we're going to test off how flexible this arm is. So we're going to pull this back, yep, and it's going to do this. Try my best here to have him launch it to his container. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, oh there we go. We got the disc thrown into the container the first try. So that's the first play feature. Now we're going to get to the second feature, which is the folding one. So let's get to it. And then we get to the next playability feature, which is the folding feature, and this is meant to have him fold into his package and then have him be stored in there for your sizer collection. So first step here, we fold in the arms like so, just in, you hear that click. Do this for both arms so they could be nice and tucked in towards the body like so, until you have that like that. Then you might want to turn back to the sliders back, turn this counterclockwise until the slicer cannot look up anymore, like so. And for the legs, you just rotate the legs towards the front of it like that, and then you want to turn the hips towards the shoulders here, and then just fold in the feet like that, and boom, there's its folded feature. And now it has plenty of room to put itself into its package, and it is now ready for storage. Boom, that's the second feature there. So let's now show the belt feature, which I haven't showed in my last sizer video. So it's about time I showed it. So let's get to that last feature. And now we're going to see how this is going to look on your belt. So here's me wearing a test belt for the slicer to fit in, see how it fits into the little belt loops there. And it actually looks pretty decent too, because I think I walked with these outside before. And they could also use as a like a storage carrier for like MP3 player, or maybe your earbuds or something. It could be served at many of those purposes, and especially for your slicer here. So that's basically for the third feature. And that was it for the how to build tutorial and review for the Lego Slicer set, Sub or Scuba. And that's all I have to show you for today. Thank you guys for watching this summer special video so much. Like and subscribe. Let's hope we reach 300 in the next few months, or like this month. Hopefully this month I reach the 300 subs. So let's get to that count. We're gonna make it, guys. Thank you so much for 280, and I'm gonna see you next time in the next one. See you.